You got EA Sports. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Penix to the air right away. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing again, Penix. Drops this off with Nwangu. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And looking to throw, Penix. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
Here's Penix. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Penix to the air once more. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he... thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19, Tiger, 19.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And now Love going to change things up. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2nd and 11. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Love. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The give is to McLaughlin. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Love now. Over the middle, it's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
You look at this Colt defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, Their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. That is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. We're scoreless after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw again is Penix. And this one complete again to Mims. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. They'll throw with Penix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. To the air, Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, it looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Throwing. Love. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Love. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On 4th down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Here we go.
Love, he's going to change the play here. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is taken in by Njoku. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Love from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
70 Lions, 7-5. Let's go now. Dragon 60.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
70 Rangers, 70 Street, 79 Bronco, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Flushed out right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
Warriors 70, Buffalo 18, go.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And the athleticism on the spin move allows him to pick up the 1st before he's brought down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Here's McLaughlin. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Second down and 8. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Riggs. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Ready?
On 4th down, Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. David Njoku with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Here's Penix. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And looking to throw, Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Operating from the gun, Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Looking to throw, Penix. And he comes back with one complete. Past the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. 50 yards. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Love looking to throw it. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Off the play fake, Love. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Wright. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
2nd and 3. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Carry from McLaughlin. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings 45-yard line.
Hurt. Hey, smash Bronco. 70 range. Ready.
Here's Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line.
That's good for the Colts.
Let's go.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
79 Bronco. Go.
Love now. Flush to his right. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Touchdown! From 21 yards away. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
19 tight, 19 tight. Street, check go.
Following the interception, Love over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now Love wants to shift things around. They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
To throw now. Here's Love. That is caught. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now they work on 1st and 10. Love. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. David Njoku with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Colts use the short field to get in for 6. Point after here coming up. It's good, and it's 21-10. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Penix. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now Penix. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Marvin Mims, 40 yards. And the Vikings are back within a score. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw with Penix. Escaping the pressure right. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing. Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. And a big turning point here in the 2nd half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And, Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football. Just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Now Love. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Indianapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, set.
And now Love going to change things up.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check out.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
They'll throw with Penix. Wide open receiver, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Here's Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And looking to throw, Penix. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. In motion, Hill. They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 60. Hey, check that, 3. 70 range. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Let's go now. Go street. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
To the air again. Love. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it second down. Looking to throw, Penix. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup of 25. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
At the 26-yard line.
19 tight. Panther 11, go!
Here's Love. Wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, it's McLaughlin, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
19 right. Mustang 19. Check go.
Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. Love, he's going to change the play here. They'll run on first down. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run the counter. It's McLaughlin. And he's got it down to the 28. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey.
They run the counter. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Colts are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Colts, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was